Welcome to the next video in this series where I show you the most efficient ways to perform any exercise so you can maximize your time in the gym. One of the most common mistakes I've seen people make with the chest supported row is bending their elbows too much instead of driving their elbows back. This puts more load on the biceps instead of the lats and traps. Doesn't this look more like a hammer curl than a row? With that in mind, you want to keep your forearms perpendicular to the line of resistance to maximize the amount of weight you can lift and ensure you're hitting your back instead of just your triceps. Some machines aren't designed the best for some people since we all have different arm and leg lengths, so that's why I prefer to do incline dumbbell rows. But if you have access to a machine that has well-shaped handles for you, then definitely use that, as grip on a machine can be less of a limiting factor than grip on heavy dumbbells. You want a tight grip in the center of the dumbbells or handles if you're using a chest supported row. Some people use a false grip, where the thumbs don't wrap around the fingers on the other side and instead go on top of the index finger to decrease the forearms from helping. But I found that I can't hold onto the weight as well and I can't lift as much, so wrap that thumb around for better control and stability. One thing to keep in mind is that your grip width will affect which muscles you are working more. If you have a more narrow grip, this will work your lats more since this is more in line with the lat fibers than the trap fibers. Contrast that with a wider grip and, keeping in mind your forearms will be perpendicular the entire time, your traps will get more attention. Now to get the most out of an exercise, we want to stretch the muscles we are working under load. In this case, you actually want to round your upper back, so your shoulder blades are going around your body. And given what we know about building muscle, we are finding that the top part of the movement, in other words, when the muscles fully contract, is becoming less important compared to the loaded stretch. With that in mind, don't fret if you can't squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top. I at least like to break past my torso and try to squeeze my shoulder blades together, and adding a few partial reps at the end when you completed all your full reps doesn't hurt. Whether you're doing the chest supported or incline dumbbell version, you want to solidify your base by pushing your legs into the platform or ground. This makes sure you have a stable base to pull from, and when you apply that force to your legs, you can counter that force with a row, which allows you to lift more weight than otherwise. One little trick I saw a trainer use for Jeff Nippard is to add in some thoracic extensions once you're done with all your reps, since oftentimes these paraspinal muscles are underdeveloped on most people, and you're getting the most you can out of the exercise. Since rows involve a lot of muscles in the back, whether you do a narrow or wide grip, I found I can usually do 4, 5, or even 6 sets per workout, and it's been going pretty well for me. 8 to 20 reps is a great spot to focus on the form, and I have enough variability to keep things fresh. If you have any questions about the chest supported row, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer you. Click like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.